If you get into projects and you find out that you cannot cover your basic expenses to deliver those services, or you get into something that is out of your scope, or end up getting into a project that is not in alignment with the targets that you set for yourself for the quarter or the year, you gotta watch this video right now so you know how to select your proper projects. So the first thing you need to do is ask yourself, does this project aligns with the goals that I set myself for the organization? Whatever your goals are, right? You got to look at your goals for the next year, for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years. And you have to see the project almost fitting in like a puzzle piece in your goals of the organization. So if the project does fit within the goals of the organization, then it may be something that is worth pursuing. But there's a lot of times, and you're going to be presented with a lot of projects. And in my experience, more than 70% of the projects are projects that are not in alignment with the goals that you set for the organization. And when you take on those projects just because you want to move, or you want to get busy, or you want to get money, or you want to be able to help somebody, and they're not in alignment with your organization, all you're doing is pulling yourself off target rather than moving faster towards the target that you want to attain. So make sure you stay away from projects that do not align with the goals that you set for yourself in the organization. And again, remember, it needs to fit like a piece of a puzzle fits in the entire puzzle. Number 2 is, who would I be competing with to go after that project? This one is absolutely critical. Why? Because by looking at who the potential competition is, then you can do what? You can collaborate, right? You can look at some of those members of the competition and say, what if I can collaborate with them if it makes sense? And then you're basically reducing the competition that exists for that particular project and increasing the chances that you have of getting that project for your organization, and you're expanding your reach. Number 3, and this one is extremely important, especially when you're starting. Do I want to do business with this particular client? That one is like, it's a killer if you don't answer these questions as a yes and you properly do your research and your investigation. Because what happens is that sometimes you just take on a project because they check the first 2 boxes, it aligns with the goals of your organization, and then you look at the competition, I can bid them or I can collaborate with them, but do you really want to do business with that particular client? And that comes out of doing some research of the history of project delivery or projects for that particular client. If this is a client that doesn't pay well, that takes a very long time for approvals, that is very, very, very bureaucratic, or has been in issues in the past for not paying properly for the services that they actually hire. So if all of these issues are there, then you must stay away from this project and just do something else and invest your time better. And then number 4 is, what resources do you need to be able to deliver this project? So after you have checked the first 3, you need to ask yourself, what do I need to be able to deliver this project? What kind of equipment? What kind of specialist? Do I need some technical advice? Do I need a specific software? All of those resources you have to plan for. And even if you don't have those resources at that particular moment, you need to know what resources you need so that you can plan for them in the future, and you can hire those resources, or you can bring those resources on board, or you can create relationships so that you're able to deliver excellence in the project. But because even if you hit the first 3, but you don't look at the last one, and you end up getting a project that is in alignment with your goals, and you get this project with an amazing client, and you're able to collaborate with some other team members, you have this amazing project in your hands, and you didn't look at the resources that you needed, and you ended up defaulting in the project,
That will be the last project that you do with that specific client. If you get a lot of value out of this video, make sure you watch my next video right here of project management and how to deliver a successful project after you have identified that that is the right project. Now you need the tools to be able to deliver a successful project. Go watch it.